am Mary Welch, and I am going to go over my phonemic awareness lesson plan. My objective was the teacher will create and state a series of rhyming words, including consonant blends. My review was, I reviewed rhyming words using the book Rhyming Dust Bunnies, and I also have Dust Bunny puppets. We have Ed, Ned, Ted, and Bob. These are the puppets that are in the book that we would have done yesterday. I have 3 questions, actually I have 4 questions for review. And my first one says, what did Ted's friends say rhymed with car? And here you have car, and we would have I would have used this puppet to say, hey, what rhymes with car? And his friends would have, on the next page, his friends say, far, jar, tar, look. And then I would have said, how do you know far, jar, tar rhyme with car? And then the students would have orally given me a reason why they think the word rhymes with car. My third question is, what did Bob say rhymed with car? That's right, this is Bob. And they would say, look. And I would say, how do you know look doesn't rhyme with car? And they would then, again, orally tell me why look does not rhyme with car. Okay. My purpose importance is the purpose of the lesson is to recognize the patterns of language and rhymes and to identify and produce rhyming words. My continuity, past, yesterday we learned about rhyming words and read the story Rhyming Dust Bunnies. Today we will continue to learn rhyming words using consonant blends. In the future, tomorrow we will play a game to review rhyming words. My objective, the learner will create and state a series of rhyming words, including consonant blends. Okay. My motivation, I chose a rap song. It's called Phonics Rhyming Words. It is Bean and Frank's on YouTube for my motivation. And here is a little clip.
Phonics, learning how to read now. Check it out. Yeah. I know you want to know how to read things. You see things and you want to speak. I show you how to freaking speaking phonics. Speaking phonics. Let's rhyme words that end in A-T. Hat, chat, tat, rat. Let's rhyme words that end in O-O-K. Cook, look, took, hook. Let's rhyme words that end in E-T. Let, met, pet, bet. Let's rhyme words that end in O-G. Dog, hog, frog, long. Let's rhyme words that end in E-D. Sled, lead, bed, bed. Let's rhyme words that end in A-N-D. Hand, band, plan, stand. Let's rhyme words that end in O-P.
Okay, so it's a 2-minute and 30-second song. That was just 52 seconds, so you could see and hear some of the rhyming words that they rapped. And then, after I played the video, I would call on students to discuss the rhyming words from the video and explain why they rhyme. If they can figure out that they're, like, as in mop, pop, hop, and stop, well, they all have the same ending, O-P, O-P, O-P. And they say at the beginning of the rhyme, well, let's rhyme words that end in O-P. So, that was a good explanation of rhyming words, I thought, with the rap song for the motivation. Okay, my procedures. The teacher will introduce and read the rhyming book. Here comes the Big Mean Dust Bunny. This book is like the other, except for we have a new character that is introduced in this book, and he is the Big Mean Dust Bunny. I would use my puppets to help me read the story. So I'm just going to read just a tiny bit of it. And the story is also by Jan Thomas. She wrote both of the Dust Bunny books. Hello, we are Ed, Ned, Ted, and Bob. We rhyme all the time. I am the big mean dust bunny. Interesting name. Want to play a rhyming game? No. Come on, what rhymes with fit? Lit, kit, cat. I know. Sit. Okay, and the rest of the book goes like that. They rhyme through the whole thing. Okay? After I've read the book, introduced the book, and my Dust Bunny characters again, I would distribute and introduce my popsicle stick picture words. Each student in the class would receive one of these. Each stick is going to rhyme with a word that comes from our book that we read. Here comes the Big Mean Dust Bunny. So each child receives one popsicle stick picture word that has a picture and a rhyming word on it. Each popsicle stick will rhyme with a word from the book. I would say something like, class, what did Ed say rhymed with fit? The student would look at their popsicle stick and they would say, fit, lit. Lit. They would then raise, I would model this, they would raise their stick in the air and they would say their rhyming word. Then we would discuss with the rest of the class. Class, does lit rhyme with fit? Yes, lit rhymes with, lit rhymes with fit. If someone happened to raise up bass, class, does bass rhyme with fit? No, bass doesn't rhyme with fit. So we would discuss, whoever raised their popsicle stick in the air, we would discuss whether that word rhymed or whether it didn't rhyme. Okay? The next activity would be the teacher will model the game Dust Bunny Rhyme Time. The game is played like bingo. This is my example of a Dust Bunny Rhyme Time bingo sheet. Every student in the class would have their own sheet. And they would also get little dust bunnies. These would be used to put on top of the word that rhymes. So each student gets a rhyme time card and a dust bunny. The dust bunny will be placed on the card that the picture rhymes that the teacher's calling out. And the game will be played until one student has their rhyme time card filled. Then we would discuss which words, I would have a list, we would discuss which words rhymed with train or bee or whichever picture their dust bunny covered. Okay? My closure is the teacher will ask a volunteer to create a word and have the rest of the class come up with other words that rhyme. If time permits, I would then ask another volunteer to do the same thing. Homework is the student will go home and list 5 different rhyming word pairs with parents. Early finishers can write down their own list of rhyming words. Special needs students with a reading disability will be paired with a stronger reading student who can help them stay on task. So if I had a student who wasn't so good at reading with this game, I would put them paired with another student so they could help each other decide whether their word rhymed or not. And an English language learner will work with a paraprofessional for extra help. Remediation students who need extra help will be placed in small groups with a para who will do reinforcement of rhyming words. And enrichment, the student will complete a small book with dust bunnies on each page. There will be an ending to the word. The student will have to list 3 rhyming words and 1 with a consonant blend. And here's an example. Of one of those books. It says dust bunnies and a picture of the dust bunnies. This is stamped for a dust bunny OG. What word rhymes with OG? We have hog, log, and dog. And then you have one for each dust buddy friend. And that would be enrichment. Thank you. That's it.